Hello folks, this is just a little video I'm making just to show the dog carrier and the front storage box I made for my quad bike. I've only had a quad bike now for the last year. I've only had this one for about 3 weeks. Before that I ran an old second-hand one just to try the job. And having decided the quad bike was a good thing to have and helped me out a lot, I looked into buying a second-hand but newer second-hand version of what I already had. But a good second-hand quad, you were looking at 4,000-ish, maybe 7 years old with next to no warranty, and I could get this CF Moto 450 for 5.3 with one or two extras taking it up to 5.7, and I decided that was probably a better thing, particularly when you got a 2-year warranty. So anyway, back to the story. I needed something for my dogs to feel as safe for them that they wouldn't going to fall off. I think there's a company called Wydale make a box to go on the back, which is a similar style idea to this. All theirs is one piece plastic made in one blow molded shape sort of thing. This is mine. I made it out of plastic stock board which farmers use to put along the bottom of shed doors and things. Very highly unlikely to ever rot or erode or decay. So I didn't go or anything went rotten. I got some angle iron, well I call it angle iron but it's aluminium, to make it from, and then cut the angles to the right sizes and simply pop riveted it through from one side to the other, and the angle iron gives it shape and rigidity. It's just bolted down by 4 M8 bolts, 2 on this side, 2 on that side. So if you ever needed to take it off for any servicing or anything, it isn't a huge undertaking. It's about 14 inch, 12 inch, I can't remember now, 13 inch tall, something like that. Still give you enough be able to see over the back for visibility when you're back to things. I didn't want to completely obscure the view I had. The stock board, I think it cost me around £70. The angle iron, the aluminium angle iron, cost me around £60. I think a Wydale back box was going to be something like 280, and a front box I looked at was around 130, so you were looking at well over £300. So I think I'm still well within budget. When you're on a farm and you're working out in the fields like I do, taking stuff to fields rather than bring the stock home, you have your usual supplies of things like ear taggers and tags and medicines and your dosing, more ear taggers, more supplies. I won't bore you with the details of how it goes, but you can pick it up for yourself that it doesn't take a lot of brains to see that you can hide a lot of things in your box and get them to the field and back safely. Drill some holes in the base of it so that if it ever rained it wouldn't hold water, just some drain holes in one in each corner. I was toying with the idea of putting a lid on it, but I'm not sure whether I was going to bother because some of the things are slightly taller than the box. Some days it would be alright, some days it might just be a nuisance having a lid. I'm not just 100% sure, to be honest. You're a little bit limited by how high you can make the box, because when you have handlebars like that swinging forward that come more or less to there, you've got to be careful you still have clearance. I think those sides are about 6 inch high and it's about 35 inch wide. Same thing again, as just I put a coach bolt there through to the frame, another one in there, and that's the basic thing. It's I don't think they look terribly out of place. I did try to make it sort of look semi-respectable as it was a brand new quad bike. I didn't want to take the look away from the bike, but I think it's functional and usable and looks the part as well. Just if anybody else had the idea or was in a position of wondering what else they could do. I mean, there's 101 ways of going about it, but I didn't think that ended up as a bad idea. Anyway, hope it's some use to somebody. Bye for now.